everyone, my name is Yura. Welcome to Yura's English Country English book to read today. The Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle and Grampy Rabbit in Space, Peppa Pig story. All ready to read? Here we go. The Very Hungry Caterpillar. In the light of the moon, a little egg lay on the leaf. One Sunday morning, the warm sun came up and pop out of the egg came the tiny and very hungry caterpillar. He stared to look for some food. One Monday, he stayed through one apple, but he was still hungry. One Tuesday, he ate through two pears, but he was still very hungry. On Wednesday, he ate through three plums, but he was still hungry. On Thursday, he ate through four strawberries, but he was still very hungry. One Friday, he ate through five oranges, but he was still hungry. On Saturday, he ate through one piece of chocolate cake, one ice cream, some corn, one pig, one slice of cheese, one slice of salmon, one lollipop, one piece of cherry pie, one sausages, one cupcake, and one side of the watermelon. That night, he ate some stomachache. The next day was Sunday again. The caterpillar ate through one nice green leaf, and after that he felt very much. Now he wasn't very hungry anymore, and he wasn't a little caterpillar anymore. He was a big fat caterpillar. He built a small house called a cocoon around himself. He stayed inside for more than 2 weeks. Then he nailed a hole in the cocoon, pushed his way out, and he was a beautiful butterfly. I'm not a little caterpillar, I'm a butterfly. The end. Grampy Rabbit in Space. Peppa and her friends are at the playgroup. Today they have a special tight Grampy Rabbit in here to talk about space rockets. Rockets! Shouts Georgie. Boom! Hello everybody! Grampy Rabbit shouts. Grampy Rabbit has a very loud voice. He holds up a special rocket. It's a bit small, says Little Sheep. This is just a mobile, replies Grampy Rabbit. The rocket I want in was Grandma's. Everyone gives Grampy Rabbit has followed the moon in the special rocket. Grampy Rabbit leaps the rocket into the air. When you go into space, you can fly backwards. He says, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Peppa and her friends all shout together. Blast off! There I was flying through space Remember Grumpy Rabbit? Ooh, says the children. Vroom! When I land on the moon, says Grumpy Rabbit, he was so beautiful I want lost for words. That sounds nice, says Mother Gazelle. Grumpy Rabbit goes on. Did you know that when you're the moon, you can jump as high as the house? Suddenly, something strange happens. Grumpy Rabbit stops talking. Oh dear, says Madame Gazelle. He has lost his voice. Madame Gazelle asks Dr. Round Bear to come and help Grumpy Rabbit. Dr. Round Bear looks into Grumpy Rabbit's mouth. I see, he says. A berry sounds close for losing a voice. The doctor pairs some special pink marble onto his spoon. Open wide, he says. Grumpy Rabbit lost the muggle. Trunk is, oh no, says Dr. Brown Bear. The doctor listens carefully. Oh, brooms Grumpy Rabbit. The metals is made his voice much better. Grumpy Rabbit gets back to his story. I want the sun on the moon, he cries. Will you like the horror? No, thank you, says Mother Gazelle. And Dr. Brown Bear, yes, please, says the children. All together now, says Grampy Rabbit. I got the morning, I want the moon, and all that I could see was the moon and the stars. The moon, the stars, the moon, the stars, the moon, the stars. Everybody long singing along with Grampy Rabbit. The end. Did you have fun with us, English Curry? We'll come back with a better book. See you next time.